Welcome back, guys, to Panthers franchise here on Madden 26. We are after the preseason. We went 2-1 in the preseason with a win with the Steelers, a loss with the Texans, and another win to start the year off. And we're going to be jumping into week 1 here against the Jags. But before we get there, I got a couple things to go over, a little bit of housekeeping for the Dynasty franchise or whatever. We're going to jump in here. I realized that we did not have the right sliders on. And so I'm surprised we won as many games as we did. But these are the custom sliders. Shout out Matt 10. These are Matt 10 sliders over on Reddit. You guys go look those sliders up. And we're going to rock with these and see how we feel about them throughout this series. But another bit of business here. I'm going to go show you guys what I did to the lineup. We had a couple kind of breakout players in the preseason this year with Ja'Tavion Sanders. He played really well in the preseason, was a very dependable pass catcher, and made some really big plays when we needed to. And so did Jonathan Brooks. I think I'm going to go into the settings and make sure that we're getting Jonathan Brooks the football. And I'm going to try and tune up the carries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the I can show you guys once I'm done. But Tedero McMillan was kind of quiet, but again, he didn't really get much playing time. He's a starter, so we didn't want to get him hurt before the season. But Xavier Legette made some good catches. Hunter Renfrow cooked. Coker is probably going to be gone. He didn't play very well. He dropped a couple passes. Adam Thielen, he didn't really see the field much. Again, he's a starter, so he probably wasn't going to. We're going to move. We did go out and sign Odell Beckham Jr., so we're going to move him up the depth chart just a little bit. We're going to make some free agent signings before week 1, and we're also going to make a quick little trade as well. Over on the defense side of things, I mean, we really need to be getting Nick Scorton and Princely Uamanlian as many touches as they can get. We need to develop these players quick, fast, and in a hurry. Another thing that I want to try and do maybe in the trade is I would like to maybe get one more corner if I can. And we are also going to start Nick Scorton over Derek Wanham. I think that's his name, right? Derek Wanham. He's on the older side, I believe. Yeah, he's 27. He's on the way up. DJ Wanham. He's going to be in a trade. That trade is going to be mainly either for a draft pick or a player, like a serious player that'll help us right off the bat. We'll have to see what we can get for him, though. But yeah, right now I feel pretty good about the defense. I feel pretty good about where we are on a bunch of, we're just going to have to see how stuff plays out. I think Princely Uamanlian needs to be our rush left in, so we're going to go ahead and make that change really fast. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode because I sure did. I'm really excited about this year. We got Nick Scorton in there, right end, and I want to get him in here. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. I really did. It was a lot of fun. We have some pretty good players, and we have a lot to work with. And I think this team's super duper young, and can really get. I think we can really get some good wins this year. Maybe some wins that we shouldn't. I think that's going to happen a couple times. We probably shouldn't win as many games as we do, but we may get a couple of them here off the bat. So I think that is it. Hopefully that does not change. But I also started Ja'Tavion Sanders. Like I said, he had a really good preseason, and I think we're gonna reward him with that, with getting the start here in week 1. And Tommy Tremble's gonna move down the depth chart to tight end number 2. Bryce Young played okay in the preseason. He didn't play great, but again, it's the preseason, so how much can we really judge him against that? But let's go in here And let's trade away a couple of our players that just aren't going to fit with us right this second. And one of those players is going to be Rico Dowdle. I think we may be able to get a good bit of return for him, as well as DJ Warnham will also be traded. I tell you, just scrolled right past. Where is it? Where is DJ Warnham? DJ Warnham. We're going to see what we can get for this. And the only interest is from the Commanders, and they want to give us Jonathan Jones. Nice try, buddy. But I think what we may try and do is go out to a team that we think is going to be kind of bad. And I think that team may be the Saints. I think, maybe we won't trade them to the division rival. But I think the Titans are going to be bad, and they probably would be very appreciative of these two players. We're going to try and get a second-round pick for these guys. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe we can go look in their wide receiver room and see if there's anything that we can get. Not a lot of these guys are rookies, and I don't really want a rookie. They have Darnell Washington. They must have traded to get him. What about linebacker? What do they have at linebacker? Cedric Gray, Cody Barton. I don't really see many linebackers that I would be interested in here. But I think it would be beneficial for us to go get a decent linebacker because we don't really have any of those right now. There should be some good ones out here. Swessinger would be nice. I mean, Deion Jones, dude, he's so old. That's so sad. I wonder if there's any good players out here. I thought there would be. Thought we'd have a couple options. Sanborn is here. You know what? I'm going to try and get a crazy trade going. I'm going to try and get us DeMarvion Overshown from the Cowboys. I think if we're going to do this trade, I'm going to try and make it semi-realistic just because I don't think they would give him up for this. I don't think it's really like... I'll give them a 4th-round pick for DeMarvion Overshown, Rico Dowdle, and DJ Warnham. This should go through, and it does. We get a very young linebacker who has shown a lot of potential with the Cowboys, and he's normal development in Madden, but I think we will 100% be able to develop him here in this dynasty. So Overshown's going to be, he's going to be a will linebacker, but he's going to play as a sub as well. I want to make sure he's in here at sub linebacker. Right, rush end. He does not need to be a rush end. We are going to have to go and fix that. Thank you, Madden. Moron. I don't understand how that works. But he is a little bit older, actually. He's 25 years old. Definitely has some room to grow. But I think he's going to develop really nicely here with the Carolina Panthers. Overshown, why is he not starting? He needs to start right off the bat. What are we doing, guys? I feel like this is a good linebacking core we have right now. So I like what we have here. He does not need to be a rush. That's the other one. We do not need him rushing the passer. We need Princely on the other side. I'll put him in at, second string. He'll get some touches there, but really I want him to play off ball would be nice. So we're going to rock with that. We're also going to go take a look at the free agency and see what type of free agents are going to be here before the season starts. And I think what we may try and do is I would like to get some secondary players. Some players that can play for us right off the bat. Asante Samuel is in here. He would be a big upgrade. So would Jaquan McMillan. He's on their practice squad. We're gonna definitely be taking him away from the Broncos, as well as Starling Thomas. Greedy Williams is still here. We could give him a second try, or really a third try, really. you know. But I think what we should do, we are going to go out and we're going to sign Asante Samuel out of free agency. Gives us a big upgrade right off the bat in our cornerback room. So we can go ahead and get him in. And also we can go and sign Jalen Jones. He is more of a slot corner, it looks like. Not as much of a boundary guy, but he'd be a really nice player to add. Good press, good zone, good man. I mean, he's decent. He would be another upgrade, and he's young. Jalen Jones, welcome to Carolina. And Jaquan McMillan, we are also going to steal from the Broncos. This is just giving us better depth in the secondary, which I think we have a need there for sure. I think this is going to be a really, really awesome addition. We're also going to go take a look at wide receiver. We don't really have any wide receivers that are fast. And right now I see someone who would be perfect for the team. And Sterling Shepard is here. That's crazy. Yeah. Kadarius Toney is gone. He couldn't catch. I think Mecole Hardman would be a really nice addition. He'd be a great return man for us, and we could put him on the outside every now and then. I think that would be a good addition to our wide receiver room, as well as Cavante Turpin would be nice. But anybody on the practice squad that would be nice to get? A.T. Perry, Xavier Restrepo is here. He has 84 speed. That's so messed up. Yeah, Tez Johnson here. They did these players bad. Look at these guys. Dom Lovett from Georgia is here. Jalen Brooks. Nick Nash is here. He's old, man. He's so old. I think we could sign Dominic Lovett would be a good addition as well. We could get rid of Odell Beckham. I don't think we need Odell on this team. We're going to sign Dominic Lovett. What about tight ends on the practice squad? Any tight ends on the practice squad? That would be interesting. Any names that we know? I don't think so. What about linebackers? Any linebackers on the practice squad? No one that excites me. I don't see anybody here. Oh my gosh. Do we go and sign Shiloh Sanders? He's 25. It's not happening. It's not happening, dude. There's no way. We just can't. All right. Well, I think that's all the free agents we're going to sign. We're going to go try and get these guys set up in the depth chart here. Because, of course, they're just never going to show up. I don't know why it does that. I really wish it would fix it, but who knows. But let's see. Asante Samuel needs to be in here over Bartholomew. I don't even know who that is. Asante Samuel is going to be corner 2. Jalen Jones is going to be corner 3. We don't have a lot of speed in this room. And Jaquan McMillan is going to be the 5th. Caleb Evans, though, I think he may be better than Jalen McMillan. Oof. We may have sold there, guys. But I think having a bunch of players who are really, really solid is a good thing for us here. Strong safety. We don't really have anybody. We don't really have anybody there. Next, wide receivers. I feel good about our wide receivers, but I think Coker is going to be out, and I think we're good there. I think everybody else is going to be pretty good there. We got Leggett, Hardman, Odell. Leggett should be over Mecole and Odell. I don't know why that's the case in this. And Mecole is going to be over Odell. So that is going to be the wide receiver core here. Maybe we can go get a quarterback. I'm going to look at the quarterbacks, and then we're going to move on to the next week. I'm sorry this is kind of taking a minute, but I just wanted to take a look and try and add a couple extra players. I think we're going to go sign DTR. We're going to put DTR in the team. I think that'll be really good for us. A younger guy should provide us some security in the quarterback room in case Bryce goes down. Get another guy in there with some speed. So yeah, I think that's good for now. We're going to move on to week 1, where we're going to have to deal with our scouting. That is going to be the next thing. And the only problem is, because I didn't use a new coach, we won't be able to get any more scouts. So that's going to be unfortunate. Jumping to the scouts, let's look at the region breakdown. We're good on our tier 3. I like what we have in our tier 3. Our tier 2 is the only other one that I want to look at. Okay, perfect. I think all of our scouts are in a good, but we don't really need halfback though. I think Mike linebacker would be nice. Anybody have good Mike linebackers? No. I think we should still do Mike linebacker on the tier 2 scout. We can deal with that later. But I feel like we are good there. And we're going to jump in here to weekly strategy. I like our loadout here. We are going to do half pads on everybody. I like half pads. And we're going to simulate training. So, hopefully nobody's injured. Hopefully everybody's nice and safe and ready to go. We do have a couple injuries, it looks like. Who got injured? Anybody out for us? Anybody out for us on defense? Okay, good. No one is injured. I do want to go in and we're going to mess around with the auto subs for halfbacks. I want to get some of these players some more carries. All right, I like that. That'll be good. Very nice. Good job, James. Okay, so we are going to jump in to week 1 against the Jags. We're not going to be playing the moments. We're going to be playing the full game, so get ready for the multiple freakouts that are going to happen. So here we go. Week 1 is about to be in the books. Everybody grab their drinks. Cheers. I'm drinking water. It's not vodka. I wish it was vodka, but it's not vodka. This is a look at the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium. I was actually there for a preseason game beginning of August. It was super fun. We watched the kick where he kicked the 70-yard field goal. So that was pretty cool, I have to say. But I'm looking forward to this year. I think we're going to be good. I really think DeMarvion Overshown is going to be a huge player, and I'm really excited to see how he does in his role. If it looks like he's not getting a lot of touches and he's not out there enough, I'm going to try to I'm going to move him to Mike linebacker. I want to get him in on every single snap. He's going to be a huge player for us in the defense. I'm very high on DeMarvion Overshown this year, so y'all be on the lookout for him this year. Good tackle from 45. That is Overshown. I think so. I think that's what it was. Trevor Lawrence did not have a great season last year. But that's okay. It's a brand new season. We are going to come out here in a cover 3. We're going to have to change DeMarvion Overshown's number. It's probably going to be a run. Nope, it's going to be a pass. And can we make a tackle on the outside? We can't. That's going to be Diami Brown for a nice little gain there. And we are going to try and get them off the field. I want to be on somebody else. What are we going to be able to do here? Can Derek Brown get off the center's block? Oh, my gosh. That's going to be a catch from Brian Robinson Jr. They are running these 5 wide sets, and I am not in the right defense for this at all. Recovering that. And an overthrow and pass interference probably. Looks like Nick Scorton got in there to get... Looks like he got in there to Trevor Lawrence and affected that pass. So good from him. And we are going to get the ball here on offense in quarter number 1 against the Jacksonville. I have it on 9-minute quarters. I'm hoping that'll be nice and, a pretty accurate. We need to get... Mecole Hardman has to be our punt returner. This is ridiculous. Tyson Campbell with the tackle. Bryce Young here. Career stats not looking so hot so far. But been in the league for 2 years. This is his 3rd year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We're just going to try and get him in a rhythm here. Nothing fancy. Nothing too difficult for him. We're just going to try and get the playmakers the ball. A little bit of a inaccurate pass there from Bryce, but nothing we can't figure out. They hand it off here to Chuba Hubbard. Try and get him working down the field. Nice little cutback. Very nice 11-yard gain from Chuba Hubbard. And our running has been pretty good this year. It was nice in the preseason, so I'm going to try and lean on the running game this year. I think we have 2 really good running backs. Great pancake from our guard. And Travis Hunter shows Chuba Hubbard what's his Hubbard. Shows him his little Hubbard. We throw that to Tedero McMillan, who breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Gets the first down. I'm actually gonna... I don't know if I like this play, but if Adam Thielen can do something, but he can't, okay. And that's the problem with Bryce Young. That's the problem with Bryce. He has trouble getting the... he gets a lot of balls batted down at the line of scrimmage. Chuba Hubbard, very patient. Breaks the tackle and makes a 3rd down a lot more manageable. 3rd and 2. We're going to hand it off to him again here on 3rd and 2. I'm not even going to read the key. Get the first. That's all we need. All we need is the first down, Chuba. We're going to give it to him again. We're actually going to bring in Jonathan Brooks here on 1st and 10. We'll see what he can do here. Great. Nice cutback from Jonathan Brooks, who breaks a tackle down to the 10. It's going to be a nice 15-yard gain from Jonathan Brooks. They're not really guarding Tedero McMillan here. Chuba Hubbard's going to cut it back inside, try and get north and south, but can't. It's going to be Josh Allen on the tackle. I'm trying to get something on the passing game now. We'll see what happens. Ja'Tavion Sanders looks going to be open. Ja'Tavion Sanders with a juke. And your Carolina Panthers are up 7-0. After the extra point, of course. We almost missed that. Oof. Jeez. But that was a great drive from Bryce Young and company. That was definitely a running back heavy drive, but I think that's what I want this franchise to be. I want there to be a lot of run plays. I want the clock to come off the scoreboard there, and I want to control every game that we're in. And we almost break a tackle. That's insane. Hope you guys can hear the audio here. Just making sure that we are good on audio. Everything's good? Good deal. Perfect. Sorry, guys. I'm still new to this YouTube thing, so I'm trying to get everything set up. And I am running Madden on my PC. So, Overshown. He's there. And Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winning corner/receiver, is going to drop the football there. And we're going to try and get off a block. Overshown's there. Scorton is there. And Travis Etienne with some speed. The Etienne Brother Bowl. We have our own Etienne brother on our team. Why is Trayvon Moehrig right here? We're going to stay in the zone, and we're going to get a sack from Nick Scorton, the rookie out of Texas A&M, on the tackle. He's going to sack Trevor Lawrence for a nice little loss there. Great play. Got off the block and just shot in the gap and tackled Trevor Lawrence. Unbelievable. I like where our team is. I really do. I think it was a good decision to try and get our young players involved early. So I liked our trade moves. That's me a wide open in the zone. We're gonna tackle. Who is that? Is that Chega Conquo? It is Chega Conquo, the extremely fast tight end from the Titans. Interdivisional trade there, I guess. Chega Conquo to the Jags. Very interesting. What are they going to do on 1st and 10? They're going to try and run the football. It's going to be an RPO. Diami Brown gets tackled by... Is that Kawan Alexander? I think that's Kawan Alexander. I'm pretty sure that is. I think we bring pressure here. I like what we have in the pass. I'm going to try and show some pressure here. Chris Barnes. Travis Hunter and Nick Scorton gets off the block to tackle Travis Hunter behind the line of scrimmage, making this a 3rd and long. We are going to pass commit. We're in man coverage here. I feel good about where we are on the field. I'm going to try and get over there with Overshown. Oh my gosh. Brian Thomas Jr. First down. Great throw by Trevor Lawrence. Almost behind him, but Brian Thomas corrected himself to the football. That's okay. I don't like that we don't have anybody over the middle of the field right now, but I think it's going to be a run. And that's going to take us to the second quarter here in Jacksonville, Florida. Jonathan Brooks here with a great cutback. That was a great run by Travis Etienne as well. That was awesome. Overshown is going to be covering Chega Conquo. I don't know if I like that, but I'm trying to shoot the gap, and I miss. And Travis Etienne gets the first with Overshown making the tackle. Ooh, man. Oh, our defense is going to be struggling with that. That is for sure. I think this is going to be a run. I'm going to run commit up the middle. It's almost there. We almost get there with Chris Barnes. Tank Bigsby in on the carry with a 5-yard gain. We almost had them there too. Pass. Pass, pass, pass. Trevor Lawrence back of the end zone to Diami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is a coverage breakdown by me. Actually, I think that was my zone. But I saw Trevor Lawrence start to step up, so I wanted to throw it. I didn't want him to run for it. I wanted him to throw it, is what I was trying to say. That's okay, though. Oh, they're going to review this. They're going to take a second look at this touchdown play. 1 foot in. 2 foot in. That's a touchdown. I can't imagine they take this off the board. Yeah, no, they're going to confirm it. And we're going to be in here to block the kick, hopefully. Ooh, I almost killed the kicker there. Whoopsies. That's a great drive from Jacksonville. And we are going to get the ball back here with 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. We're going to try and recreate what we just had. I'm trying to cut it back with Leggett, and he can't get to the space. But get a look at Bryce Young here. I like the middle of the field here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going to take off with Bryce. We're going to take off with Bryce. Who doesn't get a block. Don't get hurt. Oh, my gosh. Bryce Young with a big run for first down. Oh, man. That was almost bad, guys. We almost killed our starting quarterback. But I thought for sure Adam Thielen was going to block him. He just decided not to for whatever reason. We're going to have to throw the check down. Why did it float? Why did the ball float like that? Inaccurate pass from Bryce Young here on 1st and 10. We're going to hand it off here to Chuba Hubbard, who's got space over the middle of the field, breaks a tackle. And we are rushing the ball really well to start this game. And we're going to continue to run the football. You got to block 63. It's okay. Ja'Tavion Sanders is going to be open here. A nice little 6-yard gain. Not a 6-yard gain. It was like a 2-yard gain. Excuse me. I'd like to see if Leggett can get open here. And he should. He does. Great throw from Bryce Young. Amazing throw from Bryce Young. And a great route from Leggett. I saw this space over the middle of the field close. I'm going to try to run the football here. What a... Oh, it's going to be holding. It's going to be holding. Oh, it was a great move from Chuba Hubbard. Tried to find space in the middle. Couldn't. I like Tedero McMillan in space there. He's going to sit down. Makes a juke move, and it's going to be 2nd and 12. Let's see what this play can do. We'll throw that to Ja'Tavion Sanders, who's open. Middle of the field. Jacksonville's going to call a timeout or give an injured player. Is that what just happened? Oh no, Ja'Tavion Sanders is injured. I'm going to run it up the middle. Chuba Hubbard breaks a tackle. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Ja'Tavion Sanders, bruised knee. We're going to have to sit him for a couple drives here and try and hopefully he'll get healthy and come back into the game. But Chuba Hubbard's going to take this one and he's going to get hit here and lose a yard on the play. That's tough. I'm trying to run the football again here. They're not covering Adam Thielen, but I feel like that's just they're playing with my emotions here. We can't find space. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning here. Halftime. In the foreground. I like mesh. I just can't. I'm feeling. You gotta get open, dude. What is Leggett doing? Get open! Why did he stop? I don't know, this may be stupid, guys, but I just can't. I can't take. I'm not gonna sit here and take. I'm not gonna take 3 from the 4-yard line. Oh, that's an awful throw from Bryce Young. Oh, that's going to be really annoying. That's going to be really annoying, guys. I'm going to regret that later. I just know it. Wide open down the field. De'Ami Brown with an amazing catch. Oh, I was right there. De'Ami Brown again. Great pass from Trevor. Make the tackle. Great open field tackle. We got to get a stop here, guys. A minute and 20 seconds left. 5 wide. Make the tackle, 29. We're going to have an opportunity here. I think we need to take a timeout. That's going to be a catch from De'Ami Brown again. We are struggling on defense. Great pass coverage from the defensive end. Screen. We just killed Travis Etienne's kneecaps. Oh, it's a wide open pass. Parker Washington. Touchdown, Jacksonville Jaguars. I ran commit there. I know you're like, why did you run commit? But I just wanted to get pressure on Trevor. And he found the open target. That's all right, though. This is our first game of the season. We have room to work with here. I almost killed the kicker again. Eight plays, 96 yards in about a minute and a half. And that's off of my turnover that I decided to do at the 6-yard line. That was just bad play calling by me, to be honest, but I thought for sure it would work. Okay. All right. Xavier Legette fumbles the kick return. And gives them a perfect opportunity to score points again before halftime. Travis Etienne again. Why don't they fumble the football? Jacksonville's going to try and score a touchdown. I just can't let them do that. Trevor's going to take off and slide down to the 8-yard line, excuse me. It's going to be a timeout from Jacksonville. Again, they're going to try and score a touchdown here. That's going to be a caught football from Chika Okonkwo. And Jacksonville's going to score a touchdown off of the kickoff. Because we couldn't guard it. Or we couldn't hold on to the football. And Jacksonville is quickly going to go up 21-7. And we got to get Mecole Hardman on the kickoff return. Because we cannot continue to have Xavier Legette doing that for us. It just needs to be Mecole. We got 12 seconds. and one timeout to make something happen. They're not even going to kick it to us this time. Good decision by Jacksonville. I'm thinking middle of the field's going to be wide open here. If I can just get another second or two. Chuba Hubbard will call a timeout. I'd like to get a Whoa. I'm going to try and get this going. Get out of bounds. Oh my gosh. We need these 3 points. Kick is up and away, and that's going to be good from 51. Those were huge points before halftime. That was serious. Now we're going to look at what's going on around the league. The EA Sports halftime report. Here you go. Let's see what happens. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers here. Patrick Mahomes throws it over the middle to none other than Crashy Rice. Just kidding. That was a joke. Mahomes is threw for 302 yards and 3 touchdowns despite Justin Herbert throwing for 337, and the Chiefs come away with a win. As we look to the NFC, Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys in the rain in Philly. As who is 28? Who is that? I'm tripping out. But the Eagles are going to beat Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. That's Will Shipley. Will Shipley with a touchdown. We're going to look over to the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints, another NFC matchup. Arizona Kyler throws it over the middle to, I can't remember his name now, but Kyler Murray beats the Saints 14-7 as Spencer Rattler can't get anything going with the offense there. But the Browns upset the Bengals. Well, they're up 17-14 at halftime. But yeah, we are struggling on offense here, as we have not made it easy on ourselves either. But we're going to go get a stop on defense here to start the second half. Thank you for the Parker Washington highlight of him doing the gritty twice, EA. Some top performers: Bryce Young, 10 of 12, 130 yards at a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence right along the same path. We are going to get the football back. Thank the Lord. I'm telling you, those 3 points before halftime were huge. And Mecole Hardman's going to get the touch here. Trevor Etienne gets a block. And Mecole Hardman down to the 25. The 30, actually. I'm not giving up on the run yet. We are not in a place where we need to be scoring right this second. So I'm going to hand it off again. Chuba Hubbard breaks a tackle, cuts back inside to the logo. Chuba's 10 for 51. I'm going to try and catch them off guard with a play action here on 1st and 10. Can Tedero and McMillan get open here over the middle? Doesn't look like it. Just kidding. Tedero and McMillan down the field. It's going to be a first down and a great throw from Bryce. And run it again. Can we get something going here, guys? Great block by 68, and we couldn't find the crease. It's going to be a 1-yard gain. I actually really like Chuba Hubbard here, but I'm going to throw it to Leggett instead, who makes the catch, breaks a tackle, trying to make up for his fumble on the kickoff return. And we have a 3rd down and 1. Inside zone with Chuba Hubbard, who breaks it. A nice little gain there. Take us down to the 8-yard line. No one's on Tommy Tremble. Tommy Tremble, touchdown, Carolina Panthers. On the mesh play. Tommy Tremble's having an all right start. Bryce Young, nothing fancy, just accurate over the middle of the field. To Tommy Tremble, let him run in for the touchdown. And we are right back into it. And Coach wants me to go for 2. Shout out the Go for 2 show on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, go ahead and check them out. They are a college football. What? A college football podcast as Bryce Young looks like a small infant child as he throws it, as he crosses the goal line at the ref's head for no reason at all as he converts the 2-point conversion to take us down by 3. What on earth? By the way, I tried to dive for that, but he just threw it up in the air. Oh my gosh. Oh, I get juked out completely. Okay. We have a couple changes to make. Chris Barnes on the tackle. 3-yard gain from Travis Etienne. Travis Hunter makes his first catch of the game, and Trayvon Moerick welcomes him to the NFL. Get off the block, Overshown. Great play from Princely Umanlian. Umanlian. I don't know his name, guys. Help me out. I don't know his name. Get a block. We can't get a hand on the football there. I hope we're not running the football because we are not prepared. They are. I'm going to try and cut the hole. I can't. And they're going to get the first down. It's Travis Etienne lays on the ground like a starfish wondering how he got the first down. Just like I'm wondering how he got the first down. Overshown. Tries to make a tackle there, but Chris Barnes, great play. It's probably going to be another run. It's not. It's going to be play action. Chris Barnes again on the tackle. Takes down Evan Ingram. It's going to be a 1st and 10, Jacksonville. So we are not having a lot of success getting to the quarterback here. Never mind. Nick Scorton, another tackle for loss from him. And Travis Hunter is injured on the play. Rookie on rookie crime. As Travis Hunter wants his bag from Nick Scorton for taking him out of the game. This is probably going to be a run play. Pass. Chris Barnes tries to hype up the other crowd, and a terrible angle from number 8. What was that pursuit angle as Downey Brown is having a breakout game for no reason at all. Overshown misses him. That was me. It was totally my fault. It's Walker White, excuse me, I guess, maybe. Travis Hunter's back into the football game here. Get there. Travis Etienne gets the first. as Travis Hunter is trying to start fights. Buddy, you are a rookie, my friend. Good play from 96. 94, excuse me. Robinson in on the play with the tackle. I'm going to put Nick Scorton here on a blitz. We're going to leave that side of the field open. I'm there with Chris Barnes. Trevor's going to take off. I can't get there. I can't get there twice. First and goal, Jacksonville. It's actually the end of the fourth quarter, or into the third quarter. Those 3 points that I didn't take are really looking bad now. As it always does. It always comes back to bite you. That's just part of the stat, though. Oh, Nick Scorton can't make the play, and Travis Etienne's going to get in. I hope that I'm saying his name right. It's really embarrassing or not. It is Travis. I knew it. He's doing some crazy stuff after the play. And stiff arms Nick Scorton. That is a hard player to stiff arm. Oh, that's nasty. Oh my gosh. Travis Etienne, touchdown, Jacksonville. As the mascot's doing dances over there. This is the end zone that I was sitting in right on the right. Was where, no it's not. It was the other end zone was where I was sitting and watched that kick go through the uprights, which is kind of crazy. But we get another opportunity here. Nico's going to get the football here. Tries to make a cut outside and can't. All right, Bryce. What are you going to do? I like the outside here. They're going to be guarding it. Throwing it to Tommy Tremble, who drops the football. Great play from the linebacker. And if they're not going to guard Chuba Hubbard on this, I'm throwing it to Chuba Hubbard. They are. Adam Thielen gets a catch here. Doesn't really help us, though. Xavier Legette one-on-one with Travis Hunter. I like his odds here. Xavier Legette burned the rookie Travis Hunter. And Xavier Legette is going to get a touchdown here. Welcome to the NFL, Travis Hunter. He says, pick a position. And a great football from Bryce Young, who had a couple steps on him. And the safety totally screws up Travis Hunter's angle. And this is the Bryce Young we're used to seeing. This is the college Bryce Young who played at Bama. We're going to give the football back to Jacksonville here, and hopefully we get a stop. We'll see what happens. Mr. Tootin. Rootin' Tootin'. Rootin' Tootin' down to the 28. And Trevor Lawrence with a lot of grass on his jersey. You don't like to see that from a quarterback. We're going to try and dial up some pressure on this drive, guys. We got to get something going in that department. Or they're just going to continue to march down the field. And he's going to throw it up for Asante Samuel. Who? What? Oh, my gosh. 1,000 likes and I'll flip my chair. 1,000 likes and I'll jinx my chair. Oh, my gosh. That was tough to watch. Brian Thomas Jr. over Asante Samuel. The free agent we signed. It was overthrown, but Brian Thomas Jr. was able to make get himself in position to make a play, and they score a quick touchdown to go up by 10. We may have a barn burner here in Jacksonville. If you've ever been to Jacksonville, you shouldn't be surprised at the gloomy, overcast skies. It's like that a lot. And his brother, Trevor Etienne, breaks a tackle on the kickoff and gets us down to the 25-yard line. And Bryce is going to have to trot back onto the field. Looking really great, 15 of 18, 225, and 3 touchdowns. Very solid. Very solid day. I'm throwing this to Chuba Hubbard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to give the ball back to Chuba Hubbard on this play right here. Good block from 50. 63 couldn't hold it. I don't like 4 verticals here, but I like flanker. This dive play could 100% work. Xavier Legette's wide open over the middle of the field. Xavier Legette down to the 40. We're going to hurry up and try and run another play. Chuba Hubbard breaks a tackle and trucks somebody. Chuba Hubbard's having a great day too. 14 rushes for 71 yards. We're going to run the football here. I don't like what they're doing on offense. On defense. Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks. Open field. Down to the 18-yard line here with Jonathan Brooks. We have a great 1-2 punch here. And if they can't stop the run, we're going to keep running the football. Chuba Hubbard gets 5, and there's going to be a holding call here. Oh, an illegal block in the back from who? The rookie Teteroa McMillan with an illegal block in the back. You just can't do that. And Chuba Hubbard has a bruised shoulder. That is not good. We're going to try and pass the football here. We're going to try and... Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks makes a move, gets the first down. Both defenses having a trouble stopping each other's offense here. Teteroa McMillan. Bryce Young overthrow. That's probably a football game there. Jordarian Jones on the interception. Bryce Young just misfires and throws a pick. I just cannot believe that. And we're going to have to try and stop this overpowered Jacksonville offense, who we haven't been able to stop all game. We're going to have to do it with pressure. That's the only way we're going to be able to do this, is if we do it with pressure. And Princely Uamanlian, no, I'm lying. Princely, I'm lying. Oh, man. We're going to have to get something going here. Oh, Diami Brown. And Overstone with a big tackle there. And after this, if we can get a stop here, we may be... Motion Chig. It's probably going to be a pass. Chris Barnes is there, and I'm not there. Diami Brown breaks 3 tackles. He has 10 catches with 100 yards. And at some point, guys, we're going to have to get to the pass rush, to the passer here. We have to. Chris Barnes can't make the play. No one can tackle. And Nick Scorton's going to have to get in there, and we're going to have to call a timeout. Booker Washington almost saved us a timeout. Unbelievable. And I think we have to dial up pressure here on 3rd and 4 if we want to do anything. Dial up some pressure here. It's going to have to happen this way. Evan Ingram gets the first down and more. And we're going to have to call our final timeout. And we truck Travis Etienne again. It's going to be the 2-minute warning here. There's still a chance, but it's slim. I'm going to run commit here. It's play action or RPO, and that's going to do it here in Jacksonville. Your Carolina Panthers are going to go and start the season out 0-1. Oh, that's tough, y'all. That's really tough. That's going to do it for this one, guys. We're going to go down 25-35 here in Jacksonville, Florida. And the Panthers Bowl, or the Big Cat Bowl, I guess you would say, we give it up to the Jags. That is all right, though. Trevor Lawrence had an amazing game, and this pass should have never been caught. That just should not have been caught. I was holding Y the whole time. Like, why didn't he make a play on that? So, it's all right, though. We're going to go out of here with a loss, but I don't think it was... Overall, it was not a team loss, in my opinion. I felt like our team played really, really, really well. You can check out the player stats here. I mean, quarterback played great. Both quarterbacks played great. Trevor Lawrence was 26 of 29, 324, 4 touchdowns. Bryce Young, he had that 1 interception, which was definitely his fault, but 254 yards and 81% completion percentage. Chuba Hubbard averaged 5 yards per carry on 14 carries. Travis Etienne played good. Jonathan Brooks played well too. I think we played really well. I really do. I just think there was just some inconsistencies that we couldn't get a hold of, as our passing defense was not very good. Xavier Legette with a touchdown, Ja'Tavion Sanders with a touchdown, and defense on the end of things. Nick Scorton with a sack, Trayvon Walker with a sack, and Jerrion Jones with that interception that was just god awful. But that's tough. That's tough. But that's okay, though. I know this one's probably going to be a little bit of a longer video, and I apologize for that. But we're going to play 2 games from now on as we move through the season. So that should be nice. We should be able to shorten up the videos, or at least keep them longer, and you'll have more content and more games to watch. But that one's tough. That one was definitely tough. We do need to go in here in the depth chart really fast before we do anything else, and we really need to fix. The kick returner cannot be Xavier Legette. It just can't be. It's going to have to be Mecole Hardman. So, but I feel like our running game was really good, and that's what we really needed. And yeah. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and comment down below if you think our free agents were good pickups or not. And if you guys are in the market for a house, I am a a licensed realtor here in the state of Georgia. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me down in the comments below, and I'll reply as soon as I see it. I look at them all the time. So if you guys put it in there, I will definitely see it. And thank you guys so much. That's going to do it for this one. Take it easy. Peace.